Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. I'm very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. And hello and welcome to Saturday's edition of the dceu Daily. And if you're feeling charitable, please smash that subscribe button and that like button, and follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. Did I say please instead of please? It's early here, very, very early, so welcome to the dceu Daily. So I'm going to talk about Black Adam and the possibility of having a modern day and a present day version of the JSA. I found a nice little article which we're going to read together very shortly. But there's teeny wincy pieces of news about the Snyder Cut. First of all, Zack Snyder over on Vero posted some pictures from Victor Stone's father's lab where he works. What are those labs called? Again, anyway. So I think he posted a picture or two of those labs with Victor Stone's dad as well. So that's pretty cool. And then something really interesting happened, because past couple of days I've been seeing my fellow Snyder fans talking about someone called Wendy, supporting the Snyder Cut. Now, I've never been to America. I don't know what companies are in America. So anyway, I'm thinking, who gives a who if some bird called Wendy is supporting the Snyder Cut? Then I realised what Wendy was. It's a burger joint. Yes, a big burger joint called Wendy is supporting release the Snyder Cut, which is brilliant. And then that sandwich company, and I forgot their name right now, Subway. That's it. Subway chimed in as well, reminding us of their support. And then Zack Snyder replied, United. Brilliant. I wonder if Zack has gone after these companies and got them to give support. I don't know. It's amazing though. But just to have big companies like that supporting the Snyder Cut is absolutely fantastic, and I'm here for it. It can only help. Hey, maybe those two companies will end up supporting Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, sponsoring it. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be amazing? It really would be. So anyway, having big companies supporting our movement, Zack's movement, to get his film released can only be a good thing. And that's really, really exciting. In other news, John Campea is talking Snyder Cut again, which is never good when, Collider or Campea or any of these people who are mocking us for years, months, about the Snyder Cut not existing. And in fact, Film Gob, and I'm sure you've all heard of Film Gob, did a brilliant video of these people's denials. Because the point is to remind everyone that they were basically saying this film doesn't exist. One of them actually said in the Film Gob kind of montage that there can only be 34 minutes of Zack Snyder footage in the Snyder Cut. I know. It's beautiful. It's hilarious. Just add on another 3.5 hours and you might actually be there, right? Oh my word. So now I saw, because I refuse to watch Campea, especially when he's talking about the dceu or Zack Snyder or his cut, because it's not good for my health. I'm just going to get very, very angry, and I'm constantly going to be posting hate for Campea, and I don't want to be blocked from every blooming social media platform. It's just not worth my time, so I just don't watch his content. Anyway, I did notice from the days I did watch his content, I still get notifications for his stuff, and it says, Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder Cut, should be released now. So I didn't watch the video, not interested. I'm just not going to watch the crap because basically this is a guy who's mocked Zack Snyder, he claims he likes Man of Steel, by the way. I don't think he likes BVS, but he claims he likes Man of Steel. He's quite complimentary. Fair enough, right? But what he said about Zack's fans, the Snyder Cut, was so disrespectful. But now the whole world is in lockdown. It's the end of the world. There's nothing to talk about. So let's all just talk about the Snyder Cut. Hey, hang on a minute. I've been talking about the Snyder Cut ever since it was a thing and been supporting the movement. Of course I have. I'm part of the bloody movement. It's all right for me, right? But anyway, so now he's supporting the Snyder Cut because now there's nothing to talk about. Everybody's supporting the Snyder Cut. Journalists are trying to write books about it. And by the way, that Cinema Blend guy who's doing the book, I do hope that the proceeds to that book are going to a charity, and he's not just using it, right, and using us and using Zach and this movement to make some money? I hope not. Anyway, that's that. So let's talk about Black Adam, and always very excited for some positive news on release the Snyder Cut. So that's brilliant. So where are we? Here is my device. Let's give it a read. Black Adam will feature 2 different versions of the Justice Society of America, the JSA. So let's give this a read. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Black Adam appears to be taking shape based on a new rumour that has surfaced, according to Fandom Wire. The film will feature 2 different versions of the Justice Society of America. In November 2019, it was revealed that the Justice Society of America would make their DCEU debut in the film. Numerous reports have surfaced claiming various characters would fill the team's roster, but it seems the matter is a bit complex, according to Fandom Wire. Johnson's Black Adam will take on the classic JSA and modern version of the team. Now, this is interesting, so let's repeat what this says. According to Fandom Wire, Johnson's Black Adam will take on the classic Justice Society of America and modern version of the team as well. So how can you have a modern version and how can you have a past version, a classic version as well? I have a theory. We'll talk about it when we finish reading this. It has long been assumed that the film will be set primarily in the past. I never assumed that. But this new report contradicts that. While the movie will start in the past, it will then fast forward to the present day. Yes. Then Black Adam faces off with the JSA in the past. Their roster will reportedly feature a younger version of the Wizard, Shazam, Hawkman and Hawkgirl, Dr. Fate, Jay Garrick and Alan Scott. While most of these characters were previously rumoured, this is the first mention of the Wizard appearing in the film. Well, I thought the Wizard was always going to be in the film, by the way. How can you not have the Wizard? I mean, you know, the Wizard is the reason that Black Adam gets the powers. He has to be in the bloody film, and it's a great link between the movie Shazam and the Black Adam movie, right? The version of the JSA will not be the only challenge Johnson's character faces. He will also face a modern version of the team. When the movies shift to the present day, a reformed team will feature a reincarnated forms of Hawkman and Hawkgirl, Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher and Cyclone. Wow. The team will be working alongside Black Adam's love interest, Isis, aka Adriana. If this rumour is true and Black Adam will face off with 2 different versions of DC's most powerful team, it seems the characters will make quite the cinematic debut. Are you excited to see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Black Adam? Of course I am. Face off against the Justice Society of America. What do you want to see? Blah, 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 blah. That's mine. That's what I'm going to say at the end of the video, right? I don't need you to ask me that anyway, right? Really good article. Very, very interesting. Now, there's always been this question mark since Justice League and since it failed. What would they do with the Justice League? Because they do have a bit of a problem, right? They apparently set up a Justice League. What is it? Where is it? What's going on with it, right? We've had, 2 movies since, no mention of them. What are they doing? Right? It was all set up there, but obviously that film flopped. Could it be possible that they're going to just void the Justice League idea and set up? Basically, this film could be a setup from modern day Justice Society of America to replace the Justice League. Or, even better, you can keep the... Now, this is the big issue here, and this is why I think that Robert Pattinson's Batman is part of the DCEU, because literally, right, they set up the Justice League. And, you know, it's not like they've rebooted the DCEU. That's still canon, right? So there could be a kind of theory that actually the JSA will unite with the Justice League. So what they'll just say is that Robert Pattinson's Batman is part of that league, that he is actually Ben Affleck's Batman. What if Robert Pattinson is Ben Affleck's Batman? And we see his early days in the Batman. I've said this before, right? So, yes, that's my theory, that we do have this older version, this modern day version of the JSA, and they unite with the Justice League we saw in the Justice League film. Now, obviously, you can't have Ben Affleck because he's not involved anymore. So they'll just say that that's Robert Pattinson. We've seen kind of his younger days, and that's him in the modern era. They may try and make him a little bit older, but I think maybe that's what... Look, this timeline change, which they're going to do in Wonder Woman 84 and the Flashpoint movie, is going to move the timeline so all these things will be explained. But I feel if there's going to be a modern day JSA, you wouldn't just say, right, we've had this movie, they've dealt with Black Adam, they've been in the Black Adam movie, they're going now. No, they could, look, they may not even, mention that the Justice League was formed in the Justice League movie, right? Which they'll have to. Look, they're going to have to do that. But I think what they're going to do is an amalgamation of the modern day Justice Society of America and the members of the Justice League from the Justice League movie they want to keep. So this is becoming very ambitious and very interesting now. I think, obviously, if there is two versions of the JSA, one from the past and one from the present, as I said, you wouldn't want to get rid of that element. You wouldn't just want to say goodbye to them after the Black Adam movie. I want to know what you have to say about this, because this is actually a very exciting revelation. So comment down below. Let me know what is going on here. Will the modern day JSA merge with the Justice League we saw in the movie? Could this have something to do with the Snyder Cut? Is the Snyder Cut unrelated to Walter Hamada's plans? And are we finally going to see the Snyder Cut? Comment down below. I can't wait for this virus to be over so we can get back knowing these films are happening and we've got so much to look forward to, especially for DC fans. See you again soon. Be good.